booth, Mr. Brock Huard. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had... Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from Dallas. This is taken in at the 13. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Leading them out, someone we're all very excited to watch. It's the rookie out of Alabama.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Another one for Cook. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle there from Dalvin Tomlinson. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Dropping back to throw. His first throw is an interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Cowboys sending out the dime package. 3rd down. Penix here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived.
Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Running it after the penalty. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now, off play action. Ryman there to haul it in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Falcons will take over. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's got Smith. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now they'll throw out of the gun. Taken in by Smith. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. His 1st effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And that's good for a gain of 5. And that was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Penix. Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, here's Penix. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Penix working from the gun. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Play action. Here's Penix. He's going to push one deep. And oh, he got it! Interception! Pat Surtain has it.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Pass play now. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So that was an exciting 1st quarter, but not the... Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. On the move, headed right.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
No gain on the last play, and that makes it pretty easy to decline the penalty. That brings up 4th down.
Penalty is declined.
Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Falcons ready for their next possession. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Now, somewhat surprising way for us to begin the scoring here, Brock. And what it tells me is we could be in for a pretty wild type of game.
Yeah, I think you like wild, I like wild. Points can come in any variety in football, but you're right. When they start in this kind of fashion with the takeaway for 6, more often than not, stranger things
Personal
occur.
foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go right back to Tracy. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. Penix on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning in from the 16. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. They go play action on 1st. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That Broncos has a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds. No chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. A give to Tracy up the middle. He'll cobble together a yard there. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Penix. This finds Mitchell, complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And that'll bring up 4th down. He gets it away now from his own end zone. Fair catch called for and made, a little shy of midfield. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will take over with some excellent field position. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And this one's tipped and intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Taken in by Dobbs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Cross has it. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Is fine Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll try and throw it here. Stays. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 12 yards. It's now 3rd down and
back to throw. He's got him. That's Swift. And this one doesn't go far. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They're going play action. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Penix here from the gun. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. On the handoff, this is Tracy. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 17 at the 42-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. The Falcons offense returning to the field a final time before the half. Penix now on first down. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Motioning him from the slot right. Penix on first down. He's got him. That's Tracy. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. Penix looking to pass. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Cowboys will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he works his way for a gain of 4. That brings us to halftime, and these teams locked up on the scoreboard. It's a 7-7 ball game. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Not every... Town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And this one, well, I think we all know it's going to be a tough one to watch again on film, but a lot to be learned from this showing here, right? He's been intercepted. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Penix working from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Cowboys about set to take over. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got London left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Trying it left side with Cook. Crosses midfield, still going. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Setting up a throw. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And like a swarm of hornets, the coverage has been everywhere this offense has tried to throw it. So many possessions lost to interceptions, as we're being reminded of right here.
Yeah, think about it from a pure mathematical perspective. That's as many as 24 to 20, even 32 points left on the table offensively. That's enough to win a brand new football game. Kept off the board by a secondary. You call them hornets, I call them dancing like a butterfly and stinging like a bee.
I love it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
On first down, here's Penix. Has his man, it's Tracy. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To the air with Penix. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Mitchell now in motion left. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw reeled in by Higbee. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Hauled down by Andrew Winger. 2nd and 10 now. He's got Harrison. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. And again, it's Penix. He finds Mitchell complete. And his play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Penix now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 14. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The count. They've got 1st down from the 31. Cook trying this one up the gut. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Brennan Jackson on the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to the air here. Throw right side, caught by Smith. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense to the line for second down. Again, it's Cook. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with 3rd and 11. Back to throw now. Ryman there to haul it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Play action on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Throw reeled in by London. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Falcons' 11-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing from the gun here. Intercepted in the end zone. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Gets this one to Harrison. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 24. This one quickly to Harrison. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. A handoff to Tracy. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. Slot man in motion right. Penix now on 1st down. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Here's Tracy. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Penix on 1st down. Flushed out of the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Penix now. Catch made by Mitchell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Hawkins.
Here's Penix. Pass cut by Tracy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Running back sent in motion. First down from the red zone. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Man in motion here. From the shotgun, Penix has his man. It's Tracy. And he's tackled for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Falcons in range for a game-winning score. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. It's Tracy on the carry. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons jump in front late. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 13. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Got a man, it's London. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Buys time, rolling run. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. He's got him. That's Swift. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Back to throw. Taken in by Smith. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. That's caught for the first. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. From the red zone now. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On 1st down, here's Penix. play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see one possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. First throw of overtime now. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. It's complete to Higbee. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 39. Gets this one to Harrison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Penix now to throw. He's got him. That's Tracy. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And again, it's Penix. Taken in by Dobbs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Running this with Tracy. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Tracy once more. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. 3rd and just 2 to go. Penix working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. They pitch it to him. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
So here they are, a chance to win this with a field goal. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Yeah, you better pat me that and pray for peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettucemen. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain in excellence. Open source, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make lore fact like college course. Making seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I rolled and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd and leopards, I'll pull you back together. You fall apart, I'll build it back but better. I'm a scoundrel with my pen works adventures. My punchlines are too raw for glass jars and dentures. You think you've seen madness? Well, I am the center. I'm only happy in the summer. The weather. Watch out now. Come heavy water. It's high now. Not going under. Oh, oh, oh. Not gonna let you go. Oh, oh, oh. Pay what you owe. Watch out now. My mistake. It's damn namaste, namaste. And Dolly Lama, cause I'm searching for better days. Tijuana, I'm cutting through this with my switchblade to katanas, cause I've learned something from years of head hunting. If I got something to say, then I'ma say something. A glutton for all these beatings and fighting for what I'm loving. If the whole world's throwing out sparks, I keep on trucking, yeah. I ain't got time for y'all to get your heads right. I'll find some rope and you can go and hang tight. It's getting dark as midnight. His beat swinging so hard, we in a fist. Tippy toe, watch me dip and roll. Round the corner, run another level, watch my glow. I be switching colors, red, green, and gold. I'm speaking the truth, and now I'm spitting heavy waters on the floor in the booth. Let's go. Watch out now, come heavy water. It's high now, not going under. Oh, 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 not gonna let you go. You watch out now. Come heavy water. Now listen to me. Yeah. Gonna run down a bad man today. Gonna run down, gonna hunt down a bad man like prey. When the sun down, gonna come round, set fire ablaze. Gonna run down a bad man today. Say the ragamuffin man, them not play. My blood